everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So it has been a hot minute since you guys had any travel content. It's been ages, but today I am in Washington D.C. If you watch my roster reveal, then you're probably thinking she did not mention Washington once. Yeah, I thought I was going to Dallas. I got like the airport code mixed up completely. So it turns out Dallas is DFW. On my roster I had IAD, which is Washington. So I don't know how I managed that, but yeah, I'm not going to Dallas at all. Anyway, we're gonna go out. I'm actually gonna drag myself out of this room and we're gonna go and explore Washington. So we're gonna do the classics, just to tick a box basically, just to say that I've done it. We're gonna go and see the White House, we're gonna go and see the Capitol, we're gonna go to the Washington Monument, the Lincoln statue. We're just gonna do that. I'm about to go and meet one of the other girls that I flew in with, and we're just gonna enjoy the morning in Washington. So I'm gonna take you with me. We're here. It's a shame about all the bright orange cones, ruining the aesthetic slightly. I can't get over how big this is. My God. Don't come up here if you're scared of heights. Christ. That is humongous. Look how small it looks on my camera.
Oh my goodness.
Like how big it is.
I think I'm tiny. Oh my goodness, you look so small. You look tiny. I'm actually terrified how big it is.
It doesn't even look that big until you put yourself in front of it. 407 years ago. Yeah, he said it, yeah. Literally every single letter is as big as my hand. Look how high up it goes. And then over this side, across the river, is the Washington Monument. It just makes me want to sing Hamilton straight away. Look how nice the little lake is. Do you call it a lake or a river? Or it's not, it's just a body of water, I suppose, isn't it? That is huge. We've just walked down, so that is where the Lincoln Memorial is, in there. That's how big it is. It's in this building. It's massive. We thought on our way here we were going to be really underwhelmed, but we're not, because that was huge. And then you come this side and that's the memorial behind us. It is huge. We're going to go closer just to see how big it is. I'm just laughing at this duck. Keeps going under the water. So cute. And there's ducklings. I feel like everywhere I go, if there's a duck, I get it on camera. It's really quite sad. Look how cute they are. Oh, so cute. We found a whole family. This is now the duck vlog and not the Washington vlog, sorry.
More exciting.
Yeah, it's way more exciting. So cute. They've got all the states lined up here and over that side. And the sun's really come out and all I want to do is get in those fountains. We're getting closer. Still looks far away. I mean, it still is far away. We've walked quite a way. Plus all of that, there's a lot of walking involved. The sun's coming out. It's very green here in Virginia as well, by the way. Okay, this is how close we are now. I can't get it all in camera. I'm trying to look at it and it just looks like it's like falling on top of me. It's kind of freaky. We're gonna try and see if we can find anything about how it was made, because I am curious. You can see part way where they've obviously changed the the material that they've used to actually build it. Looks like concrete, and then it almost looks like it changed to wood halfway.
So the color change that you see right there.
Yes.
So they started in 1848. They started building until 1854, 6 years later. It's a privately funded endeavor. They run out of money, essentially. It sits unfinished for about 22 years when they start building again. This is quarried outside of Baltimore, Maryland, just to our north. They go back in the original vein. It's been tapped, so they match it as best they can.
Okay.
But the Army Corps of Engineers taken over building, and they realized that the foundation is actually not, it's not wide enough to support the height that they want to get to. The new foundation goes down about 36 feet and extends out to where these flags are. You see the land rising up kind of up and around you? That's all piled on to stabilize and pack the new foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they start building again. They're using steam-powered technology at that point, because when they first started, it's all done by hand. So the steam-powered elevator takes them to the height. They start building in 1876, our country's centennial, and then they are finished in 1884. You can actually see where it was supposed to go. There's a stone called the Jefferson marker.
Okay.
It's supposed to be directly perpendicular between the White House and the Capitol.
Ah, cool.
That was really close to the banks of the Potomac, so they nixed that idea. Leave it up here for
Oh my goodness, it's
nice.
massive.
It's huge.
It's the largest freestanding stone structure in the world.
Wow.
It was the tallest thing for about 5 years until the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, yeah.
It was the tallest thing built since like the pyramids of Pisa.
Wow.
In that span. It kind of keeps in theme with the Egyptian style architecture on the inside. There's some like Egyptian iconography with there. George Washington's star. So DC's flag actually comes from George Washington's family flag. The like red and white stripes and the red stars mirror the stars on his flag.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
course,
you.
yeah.
Right, we just stopped one of the staff members here. I don't know if you really heard him. I mean, it was quite hard to understand, but basically they built it part way and then they needed to like continue building it, and that's why there's the colour change. And there's also like this area why it's like higher up, like round here, is because the foundations weren't strong enough to build it at the highest that it wanted to go to. He also said something about it being the tallest freestanding, like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not a statue. Can't remember what he called it. But then the Eiffel Tower took it. But where we are now, you can see that's where the Lincoln Memorial was. And then just over here, between the little bit in the trees, is the White House. So I think we're going to take a little walk down there. Abby's really keen to go and have a look over there, so we're going to do that. And then this side, just past this way, is the US Capitol, I believe. Everything's in quite a close proximity to each other, but it's a lot of walking. We've just noticed these lights and we're thinking it'd be really nice to come here in the evening, because I bet it's all lit up really nicely, but we don't have time for that because we're cabin crew and we only get 24 hours in places, so.
Not fair.
There she is, over there. But you've got to walk, there's like a barrier here. It looks like you've got to walk all the way around here past all the segways to get around to it. Here we are, this is the closest you can get to it. She's just there, behind all the giant black bars. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if me zooming in is gonna help you see this. You've got a nice row of red flowers, and then a little fountain, and Joe Biden's house. There you go. The White House, everybody. With all the lovely restricted area, do not enter signs, which really add to the aesthetic. Okay, so that was short and sweet, but that was the White House, everybody. We were just saying, we wish we could get closer, and then obviously we're just realising that the only thing it's famous for is the fact that people live in it, like important people. So then we're like, maybe it's not fair for us to just be rocking up at Joe Biden's front garden.
We don't care, we want that Instagram picture.
Yeah, we want the Instagram picture, do you know what I mean? How selfish of you, Joe. How selfish. But we are wandering back towards the Washington Monument, which is obviously the big tall stick that we were by earlier, which you can go up, by the way, and you can actually pay to go in the White House as well. All these things you can pay to go into, but we're just here for a walk this morning. We don't want to spend any money. We're trying to save. But we're just going to walk towards the Capitol, which is like the one bit we haven't done yet. I think you can go in there. I don't know if you have to pay for that, but we'll look into it, see if we can learn a bit more history. We went past somebody earlier that was playing the Hamilton soundtrack, and it's literally what my brain's been doing the entire time we've been here. So it was nice to know that somebody else is in the same boat as me. Okay, we called it quits on the Capitol because it didn't look that far away, but it was saying a 45-minute walk, and the sun is bright, and we are toasty now. So we're gonna call it a day, I think. We're gonna walk back the other side from the way we came down, go back up to the Lincoln Memorial because I want to get my Polaroid picture there. I just got a pin as well. We're back to the pin collecting, guys. Just got a pin from a little shop just down by the Washington Memorial, which is here. And I think we're gonna call it a day. It's only like 11 o'clock, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we got here, probably been here about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
But we've seen everything. We obviously haven't gone up anything, so obviously you probably want to be here for longer if that's what you want to do. But it is so warm. It's like 30 degrees, it feels like. It's probably only about 26, but it's 27. It feels like a lot more. We are sweating. So we're gonna call it a morning. We're just gonna walk back past the other way and see the sights from the other side. Apologies for this light, the sun's catching it dodgy, but over there is the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. And then you can see it better from here. It's really far away, but that's the White House. Do you want to see if you can actually get a picture of it without the black bars in front of it? Just from a long distance. What a day, or what a morning I should say. It's not even midday yet. I am a hot and sweaty mess, as you can see by my red tomato coloured face. But it's been a really good morning. I've had a really nice time. There's a few other things I wanted to see whilst I was there, but honestly the heat, it was so hot. The sun was blaring by the end of it and everything got so busy. So I'm going to recommend to you, if you want to come and get decent photos and everything, come in the morning. We arrived about 9, we were leaving about 11 and it was rammed, especially by the Lincoln statue. So by the Lincoln Memorial, it was so busy, and I think that's that's where a lot of people start. So yeah, get in nice and early, enjoy your morning whilst it's a little bit cooler, especially in the summer months, and then chill out for the rest of the day. There was definitely other things that I wanted to see, but like I said, the weather is not allowing that for me today. Plus I don't have enough sun cream on at all, so I would have fried if I was out there any longer. But anyway, had a really lovely morning. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this vlog. Sorry it's been such a while since you've had any travel content. Hopefully this gives you your fix for a little while. My next trip is Boston, so we'll see what we can do there. Obviously I've already been to Boston. Boston's actually quite similar to here. Like, it's very green here. It was the same in Boston. Obviously you walk around Boston Common, and obviously that was very similar to where we was today. And you see very similar things to what we saw today, and you see statues of George Washington and Hamilton and everything. So Boston will probably be very similar. I'll probably be walking around a lovely park in the sun, singing my heart out to Hamilton in my head. So it's going to be a very similar vibe, but we're going to see if there's something else we can do there. But as for this one, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!